Watch how I transform this corporate plastic non-pierceable dummy head or mannequin into this body mannequin you are seeing here. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a year here, right? Okay, a lot has been going on, so I decided to come back. If this is your first time of seeing my video, please stop by, like, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and also let me know what you think about this video if you'll be trying it on the comment section. So this is the plastic non-pierceable, what I call pokrepo mannequin head or dummy head that people use for their display. And on this day I decided to give it a total transformation makeover. So I just like a normal human being, I will be giving it a full glam using all makeup products that I use for normal human beings for it, making sure I pay attention to details. So I have just cleaned the mannequin, clean it thoroughly with my wipes, and then what I'm doing here now is to use my Davis eye pencil to outline the brows. You could tell that this is a plastic mannequin and it has that winchy look, and so for me to work on it, it will be kind of hard, unlike human face and unlike the other shouldered pierceable dummy head that hair vendors use for their display. So this time around I have these ones in my studio and I use them for hair and gele sampling and displaying, and so I don't like the way it is looking so winchy and local, very local. So I decided to transform them and to show you guys how I did it. So I have just outlined the brows, and right here I am concealing the brows using my concealer brush and my Ferrarici concealer in 2 shades lighter than the mannequin's color. So I'm just highlighting the brows and making sure that I trace it, because it is plastic, guys, and if any mistake you make can show. In fact, it will show and it will cost you the makeup entirely. So I was very careful and taking it small at a time. You could tell the brows is browsing already, and so I'm concealing the brows, tracing it and cleaning the brows to make it pop more. So I'm using my foundation shade, 2 shade lighter foundation shade from my Ferrarici concealer palette, and then I am using the same my concealer brush to press it into the mannequin to make it relax and look smooth. Then after that I'll be using a 2 shade light darker concealer to conceal the brow contour areas. So that is what I am doing here, and you could tell from my hand, the way my hand is moving, that I am pressing it into the mannequin and making sure it appears smoothly. And then since it's mannequin, I also use the same shade to conceal the upper brows. Yeah, I won't lie, it was whining me, it was doing me lefty, but I thank God at the end of the day it was worth it. It came out beautifully. So I concealed the upper side of the brows using the same shade I use for the brow contour areas, and I was doing it slow and steady. You could tell from it wasn't easy getting this baby done. Oh, this makeup was kind of the hardest makeup I've ever done. I've done makeup on elderly people, on corpse, and this mannequin one, hey, I must tell, it's more like doing a corpse makeup. It's very hard. You could see how I turned it upside down just to conceal the upper brows perfectly. But like I said, it's worth it. It's an experience I love. Like, I like exploring in this makeup industry. You can't just stay stagnant. You have to rack your head, rack your brain, explore. And so this is me blending the concealer in with my beauty sponge. You can see the way it is blending in, it is tapping. So the entire makeup technique, the normal, I follow due makeup procedure technique for this mannequin makeup, and it was worth it. So I just blended it in, and it is giving, it's very smooth, it appears seamless, and I love it. So after concealing the brows, the next thing I'll be doing is to paint the winchy eye with concealer, the same shade of concealer that I use in concealing the brow contour areas. I use it to paint the winchy eye, guys, so that if I apply foundation, that black stuff on the eyes, each eyes will not be showing. And this is me applying foundation on the dummy, and I am applying it with my beauty sponge. I noticed that if I use brush for the application, it will not be smooth because it's not a human skin and it's not that foamy dummy hair that is pierceable. So I was just working with my beauty sponge always. And you could tell from the foundation I'm applying that the skin is skinning. I really matched the foundation to the mannequin skin tone. So I was just blending the foundation into the mannequin skin. If there is any word like that, into the mannequin rather. So I blended it in, and this is how it is looking. I love the brows. It's browsing. So next thing I would do, or I was doing here, is to apply my eyeshadow primer or eyeshadow base. I was using my beauty blend. Sorry, my blending brush. Sorry, guys, to apply this, and I was making sure I blended it in seamlessly. And then after applying the eyeshadow base, the next thing I'll be applying is the eyeshadow. And I thought about the eyeshadow I'll be technique or eyeshadow pattern I will use, and then the only one that came to my mind is transition eyeshadow. So I had to choose that one because, like I said, it's my first time of working on this plastic mannequin, and everything is not like the other mannequin or like working on human skin, so you don't have to do anything that will be hard for you to blend. So you could tell I'm still blending in the eyeshadow base because it wasn't easy, my guys, it wasn't easy. So right here I was using another blending brush to apply a darker shade on its outer corner of the eyes and tapping it in, because brush bristles will make it the work rough. That is why I am tapping. In fact, even on a human's face, you tap in eyeshadow, you don't scratch eyeshadow. So eyeshadow technique is basically by tapping. And so right here I am tapping the black eyeshadow shade I picked into onto the outer eyelid. And after that I will be applying a little bit of pink, or okay, that was us blood eyeshadow to complete the transition look. I just used two colors and then blend out the transition areas between the eyelid and the brow arc area, brow transition, sorry. So this is me applying the us blood eyeshadow. There are so many eyeshadow inside this palette, but I'm using matte eyeshadow to create this eye look. And then after that I'll do the same thing on the other eye, and then, like I said, blend out the transition and make sure there is no harsh line or demarcation as much as I can. I blended very well. Blending is the key, and this is me using my blending brush to wing out, making sure that the eye look is perfectly and smooth and without any harsh line, like I said. So after that, next thing I will do is to use my another blending brush, sorry, to blend out the brow areas to make sure that there is no harsh line or demarcation anywhere. It's blending well, blended and looking very smooth. You could tell from the look already. So I made sure of that. So now I am applying my pro concealer to highlight the makeup. For this pro concealer I am using my spotless pro concealer. It is a 2 shade darker than the mannequin skin shade, so that it will highlight the skin very well. So if you see the way I'm blending it softly, light-handedly, so that I don't end up pulling the ones I have applied already, like the foundation. So I'm just taking it slow and easy, pampering the mannequin like I'm pampering a human. So I just applied on the jaw, the cupid bow. I am blending the under eye. After that, I'll blend the nose, bridge of the nose and the forehead seamlessly. I will make sure to blend very well, and also making sure that I'm not leaving out any harsh line. And you could tell from the way I am blending that Omo is not easy. So watch how I am doing it, guys. So this is the concealer I use. Is a spotless pro concealer, my all-time favorite concealers. So now I am doing the contour, the cheek contour, and for that I use a 2 shade darker foundation. That's from my View Beauty collection, to do the cheek contour. Like I said, I followed due makeup procedure in as much as it is a mannequin head that I'm working on. I did everything, every technique, I applied it step by step. So after the contouring of the cheek, I will also contour the nose using the same shade. For the nose contour, I use a flat brush starting from the beginning of the brows and then tracing it all the way down. It's a mannequin and the nose is already pointing, but then it won't stop you from applying the nose contour. And to get a nose contour, professional nose contour right, you have to start from where your brows started, and that is what I am doing here, tracing it down, making sure that the nose line and the bridge of the nose is properly pointed, and then I will blend that in using my beauty sponge after tracing the nose line. Then I will go over to setting and baking the mannequin. So if you have watched up to this moment, up to this point, kindly share your thoughts about this plastic mannequin makeup on the comment section. Tell me where you're watching from. If this is your first time of seeing my video, please subscribe, like, give this video a thumbs up, and also share to also get to other people. My name is Priceless Clean Makeover. I am a makeup artist based in Aba, and I am not just a makeup artist, I am also a bridal hairstylist. Over here, I am building a family, a community of people who love beauty tutorials. And if you like my teachings, also do not forget to like and also let me know on the comment section. So after blending in the nose contour, the next thing I'll be doing is my cream contour, and for that cream contour I'll be using my Avo lip stain to do the cream contour. This is a red lip tint, so I use it for the cream contour to complete the cheek and to add that warmth to the face. So I am using my beauty sponge to blend that in. So for now, you think what I'm doing is rubbish, right? But guys, trust the process, okay? So after the cream contour, I am now setting the highlighted areas, the areas I highlighted with my pro concealer. I am setting them with my RCMA setting powder to make sure I remove creasing from the face. If it's a face, normal human face, before this setting I will have to spray my hydrating spray on the face to fix the makeup and help it sink in. But it's not a mannequin, and if I spray and this mannequin also is a plastic one, if I spray it will wash away. So after that, that's why I moved over to setting and presetting. So I'm presetting with the setting powder. RCMA setting powder is a white setting powder, and because the mannequin is fair skinned, that is why I am using this white, is suitable for it. So I am dabbing it in with my beauty sponge. I will set the areas I highlighted, and then I'll use it and do my reverse contour, lifting the cheek and also the nose. That is what I am doing here. So after that, I am applying my eyeliner. I use my William Pauline gel liner for that and a flat brush for that. I am outlining and winging it out. Next thing I did after that is to apply my eyeshadow. This first lash helps the eye pops out because it's a plastic mannequin and mannequins doesn't have natural lashes, so the first lash will help it pop out. This is how it is looking after I applied the upper one. I still don't like it, and so I wanted to add much more vibe to the makeup look, and so I am applying the lower lashes. For the lower lashes, I cut my my natural already made lashes into pieces and then used it for the under lash, and this is how it is looking. Next thing I did after that is to move over to the lip application, and for the lip I am using my Million Pauline gel liner to apply the lip. The lip here is very small, as you can see, and so I am doing a full lip, meaning that I am adding something to the lip. I am adding much lip to the small lip it has already, so I'm making sure to do a full lip for it so that the lip will come up a little bit. And so I applied my Avo lip stain in shade of pink to highlight the lip, and then use my Million Pauline gel liner to outline the lip. And here I am blending the lip very well to make sure that there is no harsh line on the lip as well. So this is me blending the lip very well, and you could tell it is giving already. So after I am done with the lip, the next thing I did is to do my finishing. For my finishing, I use my Bicham powder palette and my medium finishing powder brush to go on the areas I highlighted, and I use that to dust off the white setting powders and to make sure I clear the makeup, the skin, and it was in order and it was given. So I'm always intentional about my makeups, and so I took my time with the lip to make sure that the nude will nude, and it is nuding, you can tell, guys. So there was some overboard lines, and so I am using my concealer brush to conceal the lip to make sure that the lip is in order and well shaped. And then after that I spread it, and this is how it is looking. I was using my local hand fan to fan down the spray and make sure it is well dried before I start accessorizing the mannequin. And this is the final look, guys. How did I do? Will you be trying it? Did you learn a thing or two? Share your comments, share your thoughts on the comment section, sorry. And also let me know what you think about this look, this mannequin look. Everything is just on point. The lip, the eyes, the eyeshadow, the brows, the skin work is giving. So are you a hair vendor? Are you a craft boss? Do you sell gele fascinators cap with this mannequin, but you don't have money to upgrade to a higher mannequin head, the pierceable one, the shouldered mannequin ones? Say no, so worry no more, for this is a wake-up call for you to give that your okrepo plastic mannequin head a brand new makeover. If you don't know how to go about it, send me a DM. I will be replying, or check me out on my Instagram pages, my Facebook pages. Mostly I am very much active to help you beautify and give this a beautiful makeover. So guys, at this juncture, bye and see you in my next video. But please do not forget to subscribe, like, give this video a thumbs up, and also let me know what you think about this whole mannequin glam, especially this particular kind of mannequin makeup, on the comment section. I love you guys.